MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. The Cubbies look for their 7th straight victory next. Carlos Garcia, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Adam Greenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Abreu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And now a pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Suzuki.
In now, Sito Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ryan Buckner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Padilla on second. Suzuki at first. 2 out in the inning. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Sadler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Elvis Franco starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Stepping in, Willie Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Amos Sadler is on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Amos Sadler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into play here at 319. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Suzuki is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The 1-0. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here comes the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped up. Trejo over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Now in the box, Charles Cruz. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Fouled off. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Carlos Trejo. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Carlos Trejo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sandoval is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Alonzo Wells. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball called for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Set to get his day started, Marty Oliver, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elvis Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Franco.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Greenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his day started, Mariano Abreu, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The pitcher, Carlos Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Striding in once again, Willie Villarreal, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He waits. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batter, number 18.
Coming to the plate now, Amos Sadler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cito Suzuki. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric.
Now the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Carlos Trejo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Alonzo Wells will be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit hard to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Alonzo Wells. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Marty Oliver.
Stepping up to the plate, Marty Oliver. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Oliver brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
The batter, the catcher, Steven Alicea.
Into the box now, Steven Alicea. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Left side, but well foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Sandoval.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
The next Cub up, Charles Cruz, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So in now for Chicago, Dustin Pedroia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1.
Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls,
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Elvis Franco. From the stretch, there goes Pedroia. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second base. trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mariano Abreu. And a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Carlos Garcia.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Carlos Garcia. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Willie Villarreal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, Elvis Franco will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Rounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So digging in now, Freddie Santiago is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the speed threat, Jesse Padilla. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Sito Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit to third. Reined in. On to first. And the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Amos Sadler. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
In there at the letters 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
That's outside.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Santiago is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Carlos Trejo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A runner at second, nobody out. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
.30 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now, Charles Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Villarreal has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The pitcher, number 11, Elvis Franco.
Travis James will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago, number 15, Travis James.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Here's the 0-1. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a long throw to third. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Dero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Michael Love is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Stepping into the box, Adam Greenberg. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The set and the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres 1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rick Dietz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alonzo Wells.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Marty Oliver.
Coming to the plate now, Marty Oliver. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cruz onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Steven Alicea. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mariano Abreu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
That's a strike to throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres 1. Bennett Miklas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Chicago, number 29. Bennett.
Christopher Coleman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Willie Villarreal. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. That catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded to the right. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in now, Amos Sadler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Tomas Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Valdez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-0 pitch. is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Popped up. Hosmer shading to his right. 1 away.
Up next to the Padres, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Dave Bowie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Thomas Nicholas comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next to the Padres.
Digging in now for San Diego, Carlos Trejo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Nicholas has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Alonzo Wells will be next. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Popped him up. Buckner will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Alonzo Wells. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Count 1-1.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. A little low. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Elvis Franco notches his 3rd win of the year. Carlos Garcia pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Thomas Nicholas hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.